สวัสดีครับผมบัณฑิต
Having pioneered Thailand's broadcasting industry, MCOT has tapped into its industry-leading expertise to offer the country's most comprehensive and integrated services. 9 MCOT HD, a digital terrestrial television channel broadcasting in high definition under the theme See the World, Enjoy Happiness, delivers premium content including edutainment, entertainment, sports, and up-to-the-minute news for viewers who live a modern lifestyle. MCOT Family, a digital terrestrial television channel broadcasting in standard definition, features fun and creative programs, targeting children between the ages of 4 and 12 and their families. MCOT Family pays attention to the development of 6 Qs in children and promotion of positive family relationships. Operating under the name Modern Radio, MCOT produces its own programs with each station targeting a clearly defined audience. For example, FM 95 MHz, Luktung Mahanakhon, Country Music Station, FM 96.5 MHz, Food for Brain, FM 99 MHz, Active Radio, Sports Station, FM 100.5 MHz, News Network, and Met 107 MHz for Life and Music, International Top Chart Music Station. MCOT operates a total of 62 stations in both central and regional areas across the country.
Share us about what is Thailand's role in promoting
Thai News Agency, or TNA, is the country's leading and highly reliable news agency. Adhering to professional journalistic code of ethics and standards, TNA is committed to providing accurate and neutral news coverage.
I have to say that Thailand has emerged from a recipient country to become an emerging donor country. I would say an emerging partner for development. For the view of Thailand, we believe that development diplomacy can be the tool for strengthening cooperation with other developing countries. That's why we have set up an agency, the Thailand International Cooperation Agency, or we call ourselves TICA, as an agency that dealing with the international development cooperation with other countries.
In light of the current global development agenda of the agenda for the sustainable development, what Thailand has contributed to other countries toward the achievement of sustainable development, the SDG,
Yes.
okay, by the target year.
I have the SDG is different from its predecessor, the MDG, in the sense that it is universal. It has been adopted by both developed and developing countries. For the past of Thailand, we want to contribute to the realization of the 17 goals and 169 targets. And we believe that we have the capacity and strength and our homegrown approach toward the realization of the SDG. And we have contributed to the we call South-South cooperation. South-South cooperation means one developing country extend their hand to another developing countries. Or we can do it through another mechanism we call trilateral cooperation. That means it north south. That means one south country join hand with country from the north, from the developing country, and then extend their hand to other developing countries. And we have done this for years. For Thailand, we provide development cooperation through providing scholarship, fellowship. Every year, my agency provide some nearly 3,000 fellowship to the recipient from 100-something country from all over the world to come to Thailand to undertake a short-term training course in Thailand. We also provide some 200 postgraduate study to many prestigious universities in Thailand. We also have a kind of tailor-made program for each and every developing country according to their individual interest. And for the SDG, I would say it is an ambitious goal because it is the goal that to build a better world for all. And I would refer to what my Prime Minister Prayut often said that we need to go together, stronger together, and we should leave no one behind. This is our goal and target. That means we want to extend our cooperation to other developing countries. And the 17 goal of the SDG is probably one of the most important. It is about the developing, strengthening global partnership. And Thailand, we want to contribute to this global partnership. And we want to do it through, as I said, South-South cooperation or North-South cooperation to a trilateral cooperation. And this we have done. We have done this cooperation with other development partner. For example, Germany, Japan International Cooperation Agency or JICA. We also look forward to have a relationship or a partnership with other development partners. Yeah. That's what I want to say for this issue. Yeah.
All right. So how does Thailand plan to cooperate with its partners to achieve this ambitious target, as you just mentioned,
Yes.
of the SDGs in less than 15 years?
Yes. For Thailand, we have I have to say that we have Thai people are fortunate that we have our homegrown approach to sustainable development. We call it sufficiency economy philosophy, or we call it the SEP. And we believe that this homegrown approach can help not only Thailand to realize the SDG, it also help other developing countries to realize the SDG, because the SEP can be applied to all sectors of the economy, agriculture, business, education. So we believe that the SEP can be applied to other countries successfully as it has been successfully applied in Thailand for the past 40 years since it was conferred to the Thai people by the late King Bhumibol Adulyadej. And for Thailand, we fortunate that we have been through many crises. You know, the 1997 financial crisis, the hamburger crisis in 2008. And we have been through all these crises with strength and stability to a significant extent to the SEP that bestowed upon us by the late King. And we want to share this development experience with other countries. And we have introduced what we call the SEP for SDG partnership. And so far, some 15 countries in Latin America, in South Asia, in the Pacific, in Africa, have already expressed their interest to join in this partnership. And we introduced the so-called sustainable community development model based on the application of the SEP. And I have to say that in Thailand we have some 20,000 villages. Out of these 20-something villages, 8,000 has become a sustainable community villages. So we want to apply this concept to other developing countries. And as I said, there are now currently many countries have already expressed their interest to join this initiative. Yeah.
So we hope we can inspire them with this philosophy.
Yes.
All right. And the last question, what is the initiative of SEP or SDGs partnership, and how Thailand will implement this initiative with other countries?
We start by having cooperation among the Thai agency first, because before we extend the cooperation to other countries, we cannot go alone. Thaiga cannot go alone. We have the partnership with other Thai Line agency to develop a concept. What do we mean by a sustainable community? And we honor that what we have been trying to do has been recognized by the group of 77. It's a group of a developing country, 134 countries, including Thailand. And last year we was the chair of G77, and we pushed forward the initiative, and it was recognized by the group of 77 as another sustainable approach, as a homegrown approach. And so after we get the endorsement of the G77 group, we have developed a concept paper, and we approached some 100 countries all over the world, and assessed now at least 15 countries have expressed their interest, and there are also a number of countries also expressed their interest. unofficially. And currently we have a project in 7 countries, the SAP 11 project in 7 countries. And we want to use this development experience and we want to apply it to other developing countries. And what do we mean by a sustainable community? It means a community that can be sufficient in food, a community that in the second step that can earn an extra income to support the community, and eventually they become a caring and sharing community that become a learning center where they can share their development experience with other community in their own country, like we have in Thailand.
All right. So today, well, thank you very much for sharing us about this informative idea and detailed about the project. Thank you very much, Mr. Paisan Grupanit-Git, Deputy Director General, Thailand International Cooperation Agency, or TIGA, Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Thailand. Thank you very much
Thank you very much for having me on your program.
For sharing us about Thailand's role in international development cooperation in light of the current 2030 agenda for sustainable development and the promotion of sufficiency economy philosophy for sustainable development partnership. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you.
ค่ะต้องขอบพระคุณท่านรองอธิบดีนะคะที่ให้เกียรติกับเราในช่วงนี้ค่ะ